Hey, good morning, my brothers and sisters from Africa and from all over the world, from Central America, from North America, from South America, and from all Caribbean. I'm sending this message to you all because God is answering my prayer, praying for you all, the one that going through them, we brothers and sisters that going through, not only the one that know about Jehovah and studying the Bible, the one them that is lowly and no one to defend them and to speak for them. Them is we brother too. I here in this corner because my neighbor, my enemy, say I black. And they make it nice and I can make this video because that is what they want. They don't want that same message to my brothers because they know the message that I sending is coming from above. A message coming from way above, coming from our creator. I had a sister from Panama. My father, Jehovah, our creator, is giving this morning to share with you all. Jehovah will answer my prayer and those who pray to him, our creator, Jehovah. Yes, him answer our prayer. Well, I have information that I study because I am a student of the Bible and I know the Bible good and I apply it in my life. And I want to share this with you all to make you all strength get more stronger. It say, this message that I sending for you all is for the evil supreme one especially. Listen, Jehovah is speaking to them through the Bible. This is a thought that God used a person to investigate in the Bible, use the Bible to share it for himself and for who reading the Bible and who know about him, then stick to him and don't make the evil supreme race carry them with them in the way of thinking and them evil way. And the ones them that inside the group are the evil supreme in warning them what happened to the evil supreme. And if them with that evil supreme, they might receive the same thing. And it's talking about all the evil supreme taking the money, think that the money happening and buying people the money to do evil thing with him. I want you all to listen to this video that Jehovah made this brother investigate in the scripture based and in word the Bible, not based on man mentality and man wisdom, based on our creator Jehovah. I want to play it for you all and I want always pause to explain each paragraph that the brother that Jehovah make him read and share it to us. And I'm sharing that with you. First, let's reread. Let's re-listen to the paragraph 1. Paragraph 1. Let's re-listen to it.
How would you answer? How can we avoid loving ourselves excessively? Why are lovers of money not truly happy? How might we evaluate our pursuit of pleasure? Paragraph 1. Question. Why is the time that we live in unique? We live in a time of human history that is truly unique. As the Bible foretold, Jehovah is gathering a great crowd out of all nations and tribes and peoples and tongues. Those gathered constitute a mighty nation of more than 8 million happy people who are rendering God's sacred service day and night. Revelation 7, 9 and 15, and Isaiah 60, 22. Never before have there been so many who have come to love both God and their fellow man. Paragraph 2.
Okay, we read the paragraph 1, the brother read it. I want y'all to meditate on this. You see what the brother say? Wait and read and show this text from the Bible. In the text, and I hope you all go over and read it. Day and night we read, we get wisdom from God. Then God and answer a question or answer that we prefer in the paragraph 3. So let we hear the 2 and the 3, and you say, oh God, and answer it with question.
Paragraph 2. Question. What misdirected kind of love characterizes people who are alienated from God? Yet, the inspired scriptures also foretold that in our day, a misdirected kind of love, characterized by selfishness, would be shown by people who are alienated from God. The Apostle Paul wrote, "In the last days, men will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, lovers of pleasures, rather than lovers of God." 2 Timothy 3, 1 through 4. This self-centered kind of love is inconsistent with Christian love. It stands in contrast with it. Pursuing selfish goals does not bring people the happiness that they expect. Indeed, such love fosters a selfish world that is hard to deal with. Paragraph 3. Question. What will we analyze in this article, and why? Paul recognized that widespread selfish love would pose dangers for Christians. Hence, he gave the warning to turn away from those whose love is misdirected. However, we cannot avoid all contact with such people. So how can we turn away from the worldly attitudes that surround us and strive to please Jehovah, the God of love? Let us contrast godly love with the love described at 2 Timothy 3, 2 through 4. Doing so will help us evaluate and refine the love that we should show, the kind of love that brings true satisfaction and happiness.
You hear? We can't be around people that don't have love. The supreme people, they don't have love. And I said they're not happy. They're not happy because God's saying it. Things them that they're doing, they're not happy. That's why I say God answer and they pray at the lonely one and all the race black people like my color. Him answer in you all pray. Have faith and patience. God and take care of them. Them people them that act like that, them alienate from God. They know our God approval. And God told us to keep away from these kind of people. Because like all I said from the beginning, Jesus said the law was and cool off. People was and be selfish, steal people. They don't need the land. Because them have. They need the money, they don't need them thief and thief. You were here. I not talk too much. I want to make my father Jehovah speak. Only I want pause to reason with you all. Let's we keep on listening.
Love of God or love of self? Paragraph 4. Question. Why is it not wrong to have a balanced love of self? Men will be lovers of themselves, wrote the inspired apostle. Is it wrong for us to love ourselves? No, it is normal, even necessary, to have a healthy love of self. Jehovah designed us that way. Jesus said, "You must love your neighbor as yourself." Mark 12:31. If we do not love ourselves, we cannot love our neighbor. We also read in the scriptures, husbands should love their wives as their own bodies. A man who loves his wife loves himself. For no man ever hated his own body, but he feeds and cherishes it. Ephesians 5:28 and 29. So a proper love of self is desirable. Paragraph 5. Question.
Okay. You see, I will tell you all from the beginning that Jehovah said, love your neighbor as yourself. We have to love ourselves. And what I told you now in the video pause, I told you all that the first, your neighbors that near to you first, we have to love ourselves. We sell it, we color. If you don't love your color, but we can't be loving, we say excessive God and talk about that. But we like me, I love myself because I treat myself good and not selfish. And if I see them maltreating a person like my color, I won't feel bad. Because that is my color. I love myself. And if I treat myself good, well, I can treat my people with my own color just the same way. That is loving your neighbor as yourself. You see the point? But we know our past, the limit of loving ourselves. And we love we family. That is the second point. We talk about whoever are children, whoever are mother, whoever are wife or husband. And here what they say, you don't talk about the wife, the husband have to love. If him love himself, him have to love him wife. If the husband have to show complete love for a wife, not the wife, is the husband. You know, here God called the wife inside of it is the husband. It's the husband. A man to treat his wife like a queen. All who married to a woman have to treat, if them is a king and then feel superior, then wife have to feel superior. Them have to treat them wife superior same way. Don't care what color them is. Them have to treat them wife with superior the same equally with them. Them want good things, then wife have to have good things too. Yes. You see God mentioned the husband. Okay. Let's we go back.
How would you describe those who have an excessive love of self? The love of self mentioned at 2 Timothy 3:2 is not a normal, healthy love. It is a distorted, selfish love. People who love themselves excessively think more of themselves than it is necessary for them to think. Romans 12:3 reads, For through the undeserved kindness given to me, I tell everyone there among you not to think more of himself than it is necessary to think, but to think so as to have a sound mind, each one as God has given to him a measure of faith. Their main interest in life is themselves. They care little about others. When things go wrong, they tend to blame others rather than accept responsibility. One Bible commentary likens those who are lovers of themselves to the hedgehog, which rolls itself up in a ball, keeping the soft, warm wool for itself, and presents the sharp spines to those without. Such self-centered people are not truly happy.
Okay, this is important. You all hear it, you can repeat it. Where whoever get it. It said, the paragraph 5. Who display this? The supreme evil satanic people that want to dominate. Them are excessive love for them own self. They don't think about nobody. Them have and then keep on want and want and want and then keep on taking away from people. And then when the poor people claim, then blame the person. They don't blame them. If you up emotionally, then blame the person. If you don't have a word, then say that you're lazy. Them look for excuse, they not accept that it's them. It's the cause of people suffering distress and emotion. Them always look for something to blame, like they talk about genocide. They saying that the black people want to kill out the white people. Then looking for excuse to don't give what belongs to the Africans them. Then telling a lie, then putting an evil excuse. Then blaming the black people when the black people know I'm nothing to blame, it's them. That is exactly what God said. On the area, I said, God answer. Jehovah wisdom, I sending this to make you all the lawyers in Africa and all over the world. The lawyer from all over the world don't expect that the African alone resolve on them problem. Help them. Lawyers that come from any part of the world. That's what God expect the lawyers them do. Lawyers can come from any that have more experience to come and help these brothers and sisters that need assistance, legal assistance. Because God said, don't look for your own interest. That is loving your neighbor. Them abusing at these people. Just like all them abusing at me. Okay, let's keep on hearing what we Creator have to say. Everything based on the Bible.
Paragraph 6. Question. What results come from a love of God? Bible scholars suggest that love of self is put at the top of the Apostle Paul's list of negative qualities that would be prevalent during the last days, because the other qualities result from it. In contrast, people who love God produce a much different kind of fruitage. The Bible associates godly love with joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faith, mildness, and self-control. Happy is the people whose God is Jehovah, wrote the psalmist.
The supreme race is not have none of this quality. They don't have it. But we Creator telling we, the one that's suffering, that they're oppressing us, the evil supreme, in telling we to display this quality. This is real love. Because He man take care of them. When we face them in court or legally, we have self-control. We don't call them names. We control and make Jehovah Holy Spirit put words in we mouth. The lawyers them put words because they know the law, and them God will make them angle the law in the right kind of way to defend you all. And you all can defend yourself too. Not only the lawyer, God will give you the wisdom to defend yourself in front of the court.
Psalm 144:15. Jehovah is a happy God, and His people reflect that quality. Furthermore, unlike those who are lovers of themselves and who are interested only in receiving, Jehovah's servants find delight in giving of themselves for the welfare of others. Paragraph 7. Question.
You see? Only who think like God, then give to others. They not only want to receive. Them help them, all you can give. Lawyers then, like who I say, from all over the earth, can come in anything what we can help others that going through all time. Jehovah, them a person that think like Jehovah. You hear what they call it? My people. My people. And these that think like God and act like Him, them have triple blessing from Him. Let's keep on listening.
Question. What questions will help us to analyze our love of God? How can we determine if our love of God is being eclipsed by love of self? Consider the admonition found at Philippians 2:3 and 4. Do nothing out of contentiousness or out of egotism, but with humility consider others superior to you, as you look out not only for your own interests, but also for the interests of others.
God trying to tell us, if we can help a person, we help them with a good reason. We not looking nothing back from that person, or we don't want to control that person. We help them because we want to see people happy, just like we happy with we God. We want to see a local pressure come out for them.
We might ask ourselves, do I apply that counsel in my life? Am I genuinely seeking to do God's will? Do I reach out to help others, both in the congregation and in the field ministry?
Okay, not only to help our fellow man inside our church, we have to help people that even not in our church. They don't have to be a member to help them. With good counsel, with good direction, they need help, they need then taking advantage of, and you all have experience, or you know somebody can help them, you know a lawyer can help them, give that helping hand.
Of ourselves is not always easy. It requires effort and self-sacrifice. But what could make us happier than knowing that we have the approval of the sovereign of the universe? Paragraph 8. Question. What has the love of God moved some to do? Love of God has moved some to give up potentially lucrative careers to serve Jehovah more.
Okay, this is for the evil one. They no one give up the things them that them have, and it not belongs to them. If it belongs to them, they are too much. Especially in Africa and here in Panama too. Them have a big land. And sometimes old people them, and sometimes they even now have, they don't need all them land. Them have to give up that. To people that really need it, that if I'm there, that born there, then for further. Only white people that come from Europe, and them born there, or them there living, they're not supposed to have all of them land. That is selfishness. Very selfish. Here in Panama, the same thing. Then give land to people outside when they own Panamanian that born, especially the black people, they don't have no land. Panamanian not supposed to pay no tax. The foreigner, yes, supposed to pay tax for the land. Not Panamanian. And I was supposed to pay no tax. Don't care all big. And a person not supposed to have a lot of land. That is greediness because others need land to occupy. Not living one on top of others. That is selfishness. That is real love. Keep on listening.
Erica, who lives in the United States, is a physician. But instead of pursuing a prestigious position in medicine, she became a regular pioneer and has served in several countries with her husband. Thinking back, she says, "The many experiences we have had in helping out in a foreign language field, along with the friendships we have made, have truly enriched our lives. I still practice medicine, but being able to focus most of my time and energy on helping to heal people spiritually and on caring for the needs of the congregation brings me heartfelt joy and inner satisfaction." Riches in heaven or riches on earth?
This not work only for people, only to the people outside that is a member at any church, and like what I said, and I will repeat myself again, they can help their neighbors who have legal lawyer that I experience. Go over, train the lawyers them, find out how they can move, give them ideas, give them time, training them, make them know how to defend themselves with wisdom that come from above. Legally. Whoever can help, they're rendering service to God too, because they think they might feel, and you said, Shuleta, I don't know, but I don't know what to do. Well, you don't have to be a member of the church, because people not member in the church and then think like God, but they don't know what to do. Whoever know how to help people, orient them, show them more wisdom, show them law, legal law, to make them can defend themselves legally with words of the law. That is helping your neighbors and yourself. Because if we was in a situation, we will want a person that have more experience than us and know the law about land and know the law about how to protect ourselves from people that come from outside and try to genocide we black people, and then say the black people were genocide the white. Everything is the white people were genocide the black people. Then make up that story to go to kill the black people. And whoever know that, stand up for the right, for these brothers and sisters. And I'm talking the brothers and the sisters that have money. Don't think like the racist people, you know. Because what Jehovah said, with all the money you no have, you no not happy. And you no know that, you no not happy. Material thing that make people happy. Now money. Because you have more than what you want, what you need news. That money that you're dumping away and you don't need it, help your brothers and sisters in Africa to build them house where they get the land. Help them. Help them to give them bed, stove for their children. Send them to school. The thing more important, they have the land, help them to build them house with the material. Help them to give them the more important thing, some place to lay down and the bed, stove that they can cook to eat, and light that the children can see to study before they go to bed. That is the important thing. That is what God looking and you offer to do. They want them that not evil, but then selfish.
Paragraph 9. Question. Why does a love of money not bring happiness? Paul wrote that people would be lovers of money. Some years ago, a pioneer in Ireland spoke to a man about God. The man took out his wallet, removed some paper money, held it up, and proudly said, "This is my God." Though not many would be so open about the matter, the world is full of people who love money and the things it can buy. Yet the Bible cautions, a lover of silver will never be satisfied with silver, nor a lover of wealth with income. Ecclesiastes 5:10. Such people will always want more money, and striving to amass it, they will bring on themselves many pains. Paragraph 10. Question. What does the Bible say about riches and poverty? We all need money, of course. It provides a measure of protection. But can a person be truly happy if he has only enough for his basic needs? Absolutely. Ecclesiastes 5:12 reads, "Sweet is the sleep of the one serving, whether he eats little or much, but the plenty belonging to the rich one does not permit him to sleep.
Well, this going for the evil supreme one. It going for the evil supreme one. All what we are listening of in the 10, this is the evil them have, and then keep on taking away from people poor and don't want to give the person. This is for the evil supreme them. This word that God is speaking. That if from the Bible, if from the people, you see, they can't sleep. Because they're thinking, and they're not sleeping, no, especially the one them in Africa. The supreme one that here in Panama, all over. United Nations, because them that is the head of the evilness. United Nations. The one that running this evil thing, they can't sleep. They're scared. How much bodyguard them have to a servant of Jehovah, Father God, we not have to afraid of nothing. We cheer. We not have to think about nothing. We know what motor and what we can, and we know we not selfish. This world no going for the evil supreme ones them. If they don't do the right thing and give people them back their money. And then land, especially them land.
Anger, son of Jacob, wrote, "Give me neither poverty nor riches. Just let me consume my portion of food." We can readily understand his reason for not wanting to be extremely poor.
That is what the supreme ray is supposed to tell the people them in Africa, the black people them in Africa. They said, please don't take up, don't show me out on a country. That is what. Remember, Joel said, look and see that others are more superior at you all. You all want the black people say that you all white people are more superior and we. But we can't make you all say that we too more superior and you all. Because it go both sides, not one side alone. It have to be both sides. The black have to make the white say that it more superior than me, and the white have to make the black say, black, you more superior than me too. That mean equally. What that mean? We and share equally. The evil supreme right that is in South Africa and right here in Panama supposed to tell the people then that original for them forefather, because we have to touch not the one then that born and then bring children them from outside, and they know we that Jehovah put we here from the beginning. Jehovah put my forefather here in Cologne from the beginning. We supposed to talk to we first and say, hey, don't show we ought on a country, but at least make our local peace and land, because I want to live among you all. I equal like you. Equal, it mean the both are all in the same superiority. Yes. Understand God's word. Evil supreme races. This message is going for the evil supreme ones them.
As he went on to explain, he did not want to be tempted to steal because theft would dishonor God. But why did he pray not to have riches? He wrote, "So that I do not become satisfied and deny you and say, 'Who is Jehovah?'" Proverbs 30, verses 8 and 9.
You say everything that this brother that Jehovah, Holy Spirit and top of him sending a message to give we learning and I sharing it with you all in prayer and said, Jehovah, I don't want to be rich, because if I come rich, I want to forget about you, and then I want to turn evil. Give me what I need to do. That is a reason. That is a person that really loves Jehovah and really love their neighbors. Especially what I said, to love your neighbor, you have to love yourself first, because I said love your neighbor like yourself. Love your color. You can't love a person that hates you and hate your color. You have to love yourself first. But we have to stay in a balance. And we know we black people, if the West are them black have that evil thinking like the white supreme, they better change it, because this message is going for the evil supreme. And whoever in that group that think like them, whoever think like them in that group, and they're not happy. I'm more happy than them. I can go and sleep good. I can walk the street good, they all looking back at my back, because my God on my back. Why? I do exactly what he want I to do, and I think like him. Whoever think like God and do what God tell them, they know I'm nothing to afraid. Because God protect people that do the right thing and think like him and serve him. God don't protect evil people. Al contrary, it make evil one then suffer and things them bad happen to them. Even it make them kill them. And he don't put a hand to defend them. But in people, he put him hand to defend and to protect them, and then can't touch them. This going for the evil one then supreme one, you know.
Likely, you can think of people who trust in their wealth rather than in God. Paragraph 11. Question. What counsel did Jesus give about money? Those who love money cannot please God. Jesus said, "No one can slave for two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or he will stick to the one and despise the other. You cannot slave for God and for riches." He prefaced that by saying, "Stop storing up for yourselves treasures on the earth, where moth and rust consume, and where thieves break in and steal. Rather, store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust consumes, and where thieves do not break in and steal." Matthew 6:19, 20, and 24. Paragraph 12. Question. How may a simple life make it easier to serve God?
Okay. We can serve two things. A person love money, they never satisfy, because the money is the God. Money, we hear it already. Money is necessary to buy things then that you need. To renew, if you our house, your house and deteriorate, you have to renew it, you have to fix it, you have to eat healthy, the things them expensive, you have to eat healthy, you have to travel. Our car, you know, buy an expensive car. We don't want to call attention to nobody. We buy a simple car, we have to maintain it. We have family, we protect we family. We have to man and know that all the sickness, and then this sickness now is money. With this technology that them have is money. And to say a doctor or to buy medicine is expensive. That's why they not have medicine in the place that we have with social security, and them don't give you to know, because this is business. That's why it's good that people have their own land to raise their own food and eat the food, because this medicine is based on chemical and it's killing people. That's why it's good to make people have, everybody supposed to not living in an apartment. That is piling up people on top of people. Because if a person live in an apartment, they can produce and plant their own food to eat healthy. You see when Jehovah coming for, we don't the money not is my God. The money is necessary. That's why I say when I get my money, I want to do the things then that is right, because my God, Jehovah, and guide me and tell me what to do, because he see me and he know me already what kind of person I really is.
Give an example. Many have found that living a simple life not only makes them happier, but also gives them more time to serve Jehovah. Jack, who lives in the United States, sold his large home and business because he knew that doing so would make it possible for him to pioneer with his wife. He reflects, "It was hard to give up our beautiful home and property in the country. Yet for years I would come home frustrated because of problems at work. My wife, a regular pioneer, was always so happy. She would say, 'I have the greatest boss ever.' Now that I too am pioneering, we both work for the same person, Jehovah."
This brother and the sister that is been serving God, but the my person outside there, they not is a member of a church. Sometimes people, because I meet a woman, a white, not all white people, them is evil and bad, that she give up or she sell some part of she property to help a poor colored man when he was young to to pay for in school fee. She was a sponsor, and that person graduate, become and come and thank her for that. You don't have to be a servant. That woman was thinking like God, and Jehovah bless her. She have an open hand. The money no was she. God. She know a real God will exist. She use her money and her property set apart to help this young man when he was a teenage. I see the story and I talk about it. And I say it again. This not going alone for people that inside the church. This going for everybody, especially this is for the evil supreme one them and people that have money. And sometimes this money is money that they thief from other people, that then get rich. Get the people back their money and make them do the right thing for themselves and to help themselves. Because the money not to make you happy. It money and bring disgrace and curse and tap at you all. Like what I said, brother, whoever thief, God put a curse in them house. And God this talking about the evil one, they mislove, they not and change. That's why God and make them fall on their face. But in warning we, when we get we money, and the one that just have it, if they're making the money turn them evil like the evil supreme races, start changing on the mind and on the heart with this message that God sending for each one of us. Because Jehovah and destroy the evil supreme. First, it might make them suffer, it might make them have pain. It might make them fall out their face. It might cripple them till when it come to destroy them. First, it might cripple them. Because they're not unchanged.
Paragraph 13. Question. How might we analyze our view of money? To analyze our view of money, we might honestly consider how we would answer these questions. Do I really believe and live in harmony with what the Bible says about money? Does making money come first in my life? Do I value material things more than my relationship with Jehovah and with people? Do I really trust in Jehovah to care for my needs? we can be sure that He will never disappoint those hoping in Him.
Meditate on that and take the good decision. Not all the one them that in the evil supreme group is evil. And no, uno can change. That's why Jehovah making I send this message to make uno hear it. And no, uno can change. And Jehovah know. But the evil one not and change and them and fall and then fail and Jehovah and cripple them. Don't make Jehovah cripple you all. Trust in Him. Trust in Jehovah. Don't make the evil one fool no and get riches and think that no. Trust in Jehovah and what Jehovah make you all have no. We satisfy with it. We land, we house, we have some goods we can plant. We send we children them to school and finish them school and teach them about Jehovah too. All of us, this is for everybody and the faith of the earth. Because Jehovah create all these messages enough for only the one them that serving Jehovah know. If I'm the one them outside, the evil one them too, especially the evil supreme one, Satan children, and in warning them.
Seeking Jehovah or seeking pleasures? Paragraph 14. Question. What is a reasonable view of pleasures? As foretold, many people today are lovers of pleasures. Just as there is nothing wrong with a healthy, reasonable view of self and money, there is nothing wrong with a balanced view of pleasures. Jehovah does not want us to practice severe self-denial or to abstain from wholesome activities that bring enjoyment. The Bible encourages faithful ones, "Go, eat your food with rejoicing, and drink your wine with a cheerful heart." Ecclesiastes 9:7. Paragraph 15. Question. What type of pleasures is referred to at 2 Timothy 3:4? 2 Timothy 3:4 refers to a pursuit of pleasures that excludes God. Notice that the verse does not say that people would love pleasures more than God, implying that they would have some love for Him. It says, rather than God. One scholar wrote, this verse definitely does not mean that they also love God to some extent. It means that they do not love God at all. What a sobering warning to those who are nurturing an inordinate love of pleasures. The phrase lovers of pleasures aptly describes those who are carried away by pleasures of this life. Luke 8:14. Paragraphs 16 and 17.
Okay, this is a good. Remember, Jehovah is a happy God. And when you work hard and you have the money, Jehovah want we enjoy it. You know what we deny to enjoy and have good things them. And want we to enjoy life. But what in say? In the right way. Them have people, my own race in United States and in Africa. Them have a lot of money. And when they might enjoy themselves, them overpass the limit. They commit adultery, fornication, them abuse at drugs, them abuse at the liquor. And then add evilness. Then kill people, then rape people, then cause obscene language. That's not the pleasure Jehovah talking about. This is a thing that disgrace God and don't bless it. That is thing that bless Satan. Satan glad that you know doing that because he know the more you are act like that, the more you are becoming an enemy of God and you know get destroyed. And I'm talking that more with my race because I see most of my race doing it in United States and in Africa. The one that have money. And sometimes they're not rich. They're struggling and them have a dirty life. That is good pleasure. Good pleasure that you go in a good movies with your family, you have some local party, you do it with honors, dance, converse good things, then we eat together and we dance decently. We have game decently, not game to compete. We drink a local wine. We don't get drunk and start doing things them that we can't control. We sell. Everything is normal. Everybody is normal. Everybody enjoying themselves and feel good and happy. That is come to pleasure into God's sight. But the evil supreme one, them don't do that. And some that even not with the evil supreme one, but them act like them part, but them the same thing like them, evil. Them have a nasty way to have pleasure. A nasty way. Very nasty. God not enjoy that. Not our God prover. In talking to we that know him. And the one them that think like him and tell you all. Remember from the beginning, people that act like that, we have to keep away from them. Especially if we own color and we telling them that not the right thing and they don't want to listen, we not to change nobody. But if you not his God friend and you don't do exactly what God tell you, we can't have blessing. And if you with people like that, God can't bless you either. We have to separate. We said to receive God protection and in blessing. Period. I'm not saying it. It's side deal on no hearing it and no own self.
17. Question. What example did Jesus set in the matter of pleasures? Jesus displayed a perfectly balanced view of pleasures. He attended a marriage feast and a big reception feast. John 2, 1 through 10 and Luke 5:29. At the wedding, he miraculously changed water into wine, adding to the supply which had run short. And on another occasion, he rejected the self-righteous views of those who criticized him for eating and drinking. Yet, Jesus did not immerse himself in a life of pleasure. He put Jehovah first and expended himself tirelessly in behalf of others. So that many might live, he willingly endured a painful death on a stake. Addressing those who would follow in his footsteps, Jesus said, "Happy are you when people reproach you and persecute you and lyingly say every sort of wicked thing against you for my sake. Rejoice and be overjoyed, since your reward is great in the heavens. For in that way they persecuted the prophets prior to you." Matthew 5:11 and 12. Paragraph 18.
You see, when you drink normal, because we know then trucking we done the 24/7. And then if I want to drink, I'm not afraid to buy what I want to drink. Because hear it, then Jesus drink and then tell lie that he used to drink with drunkards and he used to drunk. But Jesus made them reckon and say rejoice. So last week doing the right thing in Jehovah's sight. And Jesus is we leader. You see they mention Jesus. Don't no mention to follow men. Jesus is we leader. Don't mention the elders in the congregation. It's Jesus we have to follow. That is we leader. Jesus drink wine and then talk bad about him. Then say he was a drunkard and he was a glutton. But you think Jesus paid them, man? He said, the same thing they do to me, the man do to the one then that want to imitate me. And Jesus knows best that we drink. So now we don't get drunk and doing things them out of the way. A person that over drink and doing things them out of the way make Satan control them brains. That's when Jesus know and Jehovah in Father and get angry with us. But if we maintain we measurement, each one and we have to know what we limit to drink. And even if a person push you to drink more, do not and please that person. You pleasing Jehovah and his son Jesus Christ. No, no. I said no. I have enough. I don't want no more. No. Oh no, stand for no. That's better if you are when you all see that drinking with people that want force to overpass limit. Don't drink with that person. No more. Want a drink it in home. Because have the first experience I drink with that person, and that person want I turning like them, overpassing the limit and start acting like them. No. Keep from that person. Buy liquor, whatever, and drink it in home. Nobody know how to force you all to over drink. No one. Because you all know limit. That makes sense, right? Let's we continue.
Question. What questions will help us to analyze how much we love pleasures? How might we analyze how much we love pleasures? We do well to ask ourselves, do meetings and field service take second place to entertainment? Am I willing to practice self-denial because I want to serve God? In seeking pleasurable activities, do I consider how Jehovah will view my choices? If we truly love God, we will be careful to avoid not only the things we know will displease Him, but also the things we merely suspect may displease Him. Matthew 22:37 and 38 reads, He said to him, You must love Jehovah your God with your whole heart, and with your whole soul, and with your whole mind. This is the greatest and first commandment. The way of happiness. Paragraph 19. Question. Who can never be truly happy?
The supreme race.
After some 6,000 years of human misery, Satan's world is coming to its end. The earth is filled with those who have an inordinate love of self, money, and pleasures. They are people who are eager for what they can get, people who place their own wishes at the center of their life. Such people can never be truly happy. Instead, it is as the psalmist wrote, Happy is the one who has the God of Jacob as his helper, whose hope is in Jehovah his God. Psalm 146:5. Paragraph 20. Question. How has the love of God brought you happiness? The love of God flourishes among Jehovah's people, and our ranks are growing every year. This is evidence that God's kingdom reigns and will soon bring to earth unimaginable blessings. True and lasting joy comes from doing God's will, from knowing that we are pleasing the Supreme One. And those who love Jehovah will be joyful forever. In the next article, we will consider some of the qualities that result from selfish love, and see how these contrast with the qualities found in Jehovah's servants. End of
Okay, brothers and sisters from all over the world, especially in Africa, my brother, my sisters, my race. And from people them that is not my race, somebody Spanish and somebody white. This message is show us that evil, supreme, they not unchanged. And the time they say we live in that God and Before God come and destroy them, like what I said, a man cripple them first. The winning come. Because this can't keep on. They want genocide the black people them. And God not and permit that a man cripple the supreme races starting from United Nations, cripple them. And all the other group that them have working for them. What is the group them? Them have the evil seer, the FBI, the union, doctors, soldiers, government, and keep on calling. That is a group. Jehovah and cripple that group them. Because him not and permit that them is the one that want genocide we black people. Not we black people want genocide them. When you hearing a white talking about the one genocide is a contrary. We the black people supposed to talking about that. They want to genocide us. Because that is them evil intention. They make that to do it in that book of that law. Jehovah expect a white person, don't care what kind of gender they mix. Woman or man. White. That they abolish that law. Because if they don't demolish it and keep on then killing black people in Africa for them own land. Then start already in 2019. Jehovah and cripple you all. I send this message warning you all and comfort it the people them that you all take away their land and no one pay them back what them have to give them their land. If you all our piece of land, thank God for that they say you can live here. You all don't need all that land. That land need for people that have a lot of children. The man that's why try to kill the black people because no want to turn in the land. Because no have to turn in all the land because them have a lot. Jehovah make black people produce. Black people don't produce at themselves because they want to produce. It's Jehovah. It's Jehovah doing the producing. And Jehovah say you all is killing what in producing and it man cripple you all. Start killing the black people them all over, especially in Africa for them own land. Jehovah is warning you all. Start killing the black people them in Colombia, in Panama, in United States, and in Africa. Start killing the black people them and start adapting the black people then killing them because Jehovah and cripple you all. Brother and sisters, chosen Jehovah wisdom, the one that guiding, the legal one that give and the one that have the voice for you all. May Jehovah give the wisdom and the understanding. No have to use weapon to defend. Say the only way you all are use weapon if you all in land and then try then pick up then weapon to kill you all for on own land. That's when you have to defend on yourself. That in Jehovah's eyes is legal. But we're going anywhere to present on yourself legally. Don't carry no weapon. Weapon is Jehovah. Weapon Jehovah and carry camera and film. Don't carry no weapon. The same technology. Carry it. Because Jehovah are people all over the world that it might make them see the injustice that they're doing to you all. And it might make them stand up for you all. Care Jehovah wisdom and care a technology that is the phone that care with Take them and send it out. Don't use no weapon. Jehovah is we weapon. Guys, I love you all. When Jehovah make I have more information, where him put people that love him and follow what him tell them to do, and we give you the information to help you all, because you all praying and Jehovah giving us the answer to give you all. This don't come from me and the brother that reading it. It come from Jehovah Father God, Him Holy Spirit, and us. So I love you all, guys. Jehovah love you all too. Don't worry. Everything I'm fine. Everything I'm be okay. Only trust in God and keep on praying to Him. See you all, guys, another day. Bye.